Good morning, good morning. I want to go over a few things today. There's so many things to go over. I do not have everything in order. It's close to, let me say, impossible. First piece I want to go over right now is the stock market from yesterday. And in the stock market from yesterday, let me see if I can find the page, and I guess I can't. So maybe we won't do the stock market. Yes, here it is, right here. What happened in the stock market at 4 o'clock yesterday? It stopped at this number over here, 666 with 24,142.59. It was down, I don't remember how many points, 19, it was down 1,900. I lost that number, but it had to do in relationship with the spirit. And then it was down 2,000, and then it had to do with the house, the birth, the spirit, and the house. 10 and 9 come together, but it came together after 1,000, so put the comma, each one in their own realm. One is in the hundreds, one is in the thousands. Now you might ask me, what does this all mean? I don't have that answer. I don't have that answer because I haven't put it to the answer. How is 19 created? It starts off as 13. In the first house, it starts off as 13. You know when they do this? Is it above or is it below? Is it on this side or is it on this side? There you go for the cross. Is it going down this way or is it going down this way, the mountain? Or are you both at the bottom of the mountain? It ended off at beta creation in the church of the spirit matrix of Mars, of the DNA. Not explained here, the DNA, but the DNA at our birth in the house of the pigs, the house of Christ, the house of our birth. 7 by 7, 49. 7 plus 7, 14 equals 63. Also represents, okay, love. Also represents 11. How do we get 11? 74, Jesus time on the cross. 74, the cycle. 7 times 4, 28. 7 plus 4, 11, minus 28, 17. We have come to the gateway. 17, the lowest and the highest on a single cube. That is the stock market for yesterday. 977 Shom. I like to call it the pigs. P is 16, 1 and 6 is 7, I is 9, and G is 7. PIG equals to 23. Plus 9 equals to 33, 42. 7 and 9 is 16, and 16, 32. Because it's 2 dice cubes, 2 dice cubes is 1 and 1. I'm going to do the whole thing here. It's going to be a little bit longer than I expected. The dice cubes. When you have 2 6s, the opposite side is 1 and 1. When you have 2 4s, the opposite side is 3 and 3. When you have 2 2s, the opposite side will be 5 and 5. So 5 and 5 is 10, 2 and 2 is 4, 10, 4, communication. Inside communication is 5 and 9. 5 and 9, where do we get 5 and 9? Well, 2 and 3 is 5, right? And the opposite of 3 is 4. And the opposite of 2 is 5. 5 and 4 is 9, numeric value for the sun. DNA in the sun, 5 and 4. The reverse of that is now 3 and 2. Your DNA of 4 and 1, 4 and 1, your reverse is 6 and 3, 9. 6 and 3, 9, instead of 5 and 4, 9. The dice, the cards, the games. The card is 26, God and the Queen with the S. It brings on the spirit of birth, or 10. 10 equals to 16, the half-life. You flip that upside down, it becomes 19, because that's the rules of my game we play, and I continue the same rules so I can have the story work. Inside the game of crap, 38 is also 74, is also 92. So all of these are telling stories, and again, add the S, and we get the sun and the moon. Actually, this is the fox. This is the fox. It's 14. It is also a numeric value that has been described to us. Actually, it's been designed to us when, if you can find the character, whoop, I want to show you right here, whoop, that Grover Cleveland, that Grover, right? Is that Grover? that's sitting on the flagpole over here of Sesame Street. Grover was the 22nd and the 24th president. I didn't put Grover on the flagpole. That's where it came up. You see, if we're all a part of this, in the Bible it says we're each connected. We're all a part of it. It told us a story that we have to follow the storyline of the Bible. Everybody's an individual. Everybody's getting a message delivered in their own way. So that's the way I'm going to take it. Now, what I want to talk about is when you put a dice cube and you have an angle to a dice cube, you see this angle over here? Well, that angle shows me the numbers 8 and 11, 10 and 13, and on the mirrored side, it becomes 26 and 29, and 28 and 31. Altered creation, the cycle, the birth, and the God. The total is 28 and 26, 54 the sun, 31 and 29 the birth, 31 days the gateway on the clock. The 59 can also be 410, can also be 68. 68 is the house. And 55 equals 114, which is the pigs. That's where I get to the pigs. 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 days, 114 days. When you have, bring this to the 10 worlds, I get 133. Bring this to the 4 number, I get 466. Bring this to the 7 number, I get 799, or I get 100. 7 and 9 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7. What is this over here? Well, it's 1. If I take the 114, I can either go 5 and 9 is 14, 5 and 5 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. 5 and 9 is 14, 1 and 5 to Mars. 1, 1 and 4 is 6, 1 and 1 is 2, and 2 and 4 is 6. That'd be 2, 4. When you add 1 to 14, it equals to 105, the hand of God, or 120 minus the 15, 105. So we're going to leave this video at this. This is a very, all the videos mean something. They're putting words together in pieces and part. The word that was shared with us, the word of, let's say, can I use this? The word was God. ABC 1, 2, 3. Anyways, Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. To end this, for those who have stayed here long enough, here is the Star of David. I did it in a video yesterday. And when you fold it this way, okay, the different kinds of points that I get, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the different kinds of points that I get, it also creates this skipper's hat. And it also creates this design. I can put this here. How does it create this design? I take this star over here and I fold it. I fold it up, sorry, hold on a second. I folded it up this way. Although it has the inside of this split, it's split down here. Usually I like to call it the chevron split. And the reason I left it like this and open ears is because I have to understand that if it's split here, there's still open space here. So I just went on the continuation of the fold. And at the same time, it reminds me, right, the inside area of a brooder house. That's what it reminds me of, a brooder house. The other one reminds me of the taxi or a ship. A taxi equals 54, reverse 54. The boat equals to 38, C and H, which I don't remember what the calculation is, but this is one of the numeric values that will create electric company in the moon. The C and H letter, 1170 is the reverse. Car, 2259 reverse. Walk, 4761 reverse. 61 is the church. Now I'm trying to think if 38 is the reverse of the church, if I can remember correctly. The half-light of the DNA energy. Altar, ring, marriage. Marriage again, marriage. Okay, I didn't. Mars inside marriage. age, the RI age, the age of the rising sun, the age of the rising red sun. Wow, I sound like I'm handicapped here. There's other pieces that go along with this, but I'm going to leave this for the next video. We just have to stop. I get carried away and I talk over myself. Here's the dodecahedron, just all bent up the dodecahedron, the Star of David, and I'm quite sure the other stars, like we did yesterday, again, the dodecahedron. The dodecahedron, I clipped out the center part over here, or the flat part to the ground, and I just folded it all up. Yeah, you can do anything, but I followed the basic lines that were provided in the design by someone else. I think it was Robert Edward Rand. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus, video 1. Thank you for watching.